Hi, welcome to my channel You24 Healings. This is Vruushali, your spiritual healer, a psychic medium, and a writer. I wanted to make a quick video on Mercury's transit in Aries, which is happening on 25th of April until 9th of May. Then it moves in Taurus. Mercury will be passing through three different nakshatras: Ashwini, Bharani, and Kritika. A special message to everybody who is either a Gemini ascendant or Gemini moon sign, or who has Rahu in their Ardha Nakshatra or Ketu in Mul Nakshatra. I'm talking about the birth chart, in the Lagna chart, okay? Or it could be that you have your Mercury in Ardra or Mul Nakshatra, or vice versa, okay? The reason why I have mentioned these signs and these nakshatra is because precaution needs to be observed. How you speak, how you communicate, how you are interacting with people around you, especially your friends and family and your co-workers, and including your bosses, okay? Mercury is going to join Sun in Aries, okay? So there's a very good chance that some of you might experience, having tough situations with your bosses, or if some of you are working in the government sectors, there could be a lot of communication being portrayed for you to work ahead. So there could be chances that the communication go a little bit haywire, or it can be in a very agitative mode, or you yourself can turn a little bit negative speaker, angry, frustrated, irritated, and you're like unable to balance these energies because of having Rahu in Ardra right now. We are already seeing the situations that what we are facing from last couple of months. We have to remember one thing, that Rahu is going to be in Ardra until 20th May. Okay, so this is the last couple of days until we have Rahu passing out of Ardra Nakshatra to Mrigashira, and till that time, I think each one of us should practice peaceful communication, being at ease with our own self, and letting go of the situations which are not giving us any favor. So my today's reading is going to be about how this transit is affecting each and every sign based on their ascendant, clubbed with tarot card messages for the practical reality, what we need to do in our day-to-day life and the situations that are coming up. Okay, so even if you are not a believer of astrology, I'm sure the tarot card messages will help you to cope up with the stress that is going on. That is the intention that I have. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, share it with your loved ones, your friends and family. Maybe this will help somebody somewhere. It's a very unique channel. I talk about transits of planets, I talk about spiritual topics, I also do pick a card readings. So usually I used to not get a lot of time earlier, but then now I'm trying to remove as much time as possible for making videos and educating, because it's all about sharing your knowledge. Okay, and for private readings, definitely you can get in touch with us. In the description, all the contact information is available. Okay, so I will also be referring my notes in between, so that we can catch up on as much information I can give you all. And more or less, I request, if you have certain situations which you're facing which are very difficult, you can put it in the comment and I'll try to respond it. Okay, so beginning with Aries. As I said, Aries, this transit is happening in your first house itself, and having Sun with in the same sign, there's a very high chance that a lot of you are going to be suddenly very, very aggressive, and trying to be very dominant and taking decisions, and you want to speed up your actions, you want to speed up your communications. Maybe some of you who are doing business, so you want a lot of power in control, of being in control of the situation. So you're going to be very vivid speaker, and strongly leading to your communication. So just try to calm down a bit, because any which way Mars rules Aries, and it's a fire sign. So and having like too much of fire energy can even destroy things at times. So I would say that take precautions, speak a bit less, try to think before speaking. Okay, that will help you a lot. That is my message to Aries. And if we are able to control our life, then it's great. But when we are not able to control our life because of the surrounding, the circumstances, so sometimes we have to accept a defeat, and sometimes we have to take a little slow step in our lives. Okay, so that is what I'd like to tell Aries. And yeah, most of you all who are into business or who want to aspire to start a new business, this will be a good period. Okay, as you are getting a lot of ideas and new ideas are going to come into fruition. So I'm going to take some tarot card messages. um, okay, right. I'll be taking 6 cards though. So see, I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here. So some of you are scared about the future, like you worried too much about where your life is heading and you want to take strong actions but you're not able to do it. Okay, some of you desperately want to either travel, relocate their residences or their jobs or their businesses, something you strongly want to do and you will be successful. Okay, so that's what I would like to say. If you are looking for new opportunities, and I think the time has come that you guys can apply for new jobs, some change in your career paths, and that will come as a help to you, Aries. So don't have too much confusion. Yes, the finances have been very tight. Okay, it has been very hard to manage all the finances or all the requirements that you had together. So I think, Aries, you can take that leap of faith. And also some of you are getting the marriage proposals, the communication for marriage proposals, celebrations, engagements, all that is coming up. So I think you should also look at the right proposal. It shouldn't be like that you are missing out on the right proposal. Okay, so just in case, pay attention to your parents if they are getting some proposals for you. So do not try to neglect it just because you think the time is not right. It's not like that. You never know when you can meet your soulmate, Aries. That's what I would like to say. And yeah, you've been working too hard, so time to take a little bit of break and focus on your love life. Okay, definitely you have to focus on your love life as well. Okay, so that's the messages for Aries. And I would like to move to my next sign, which is Taurus. Taurus, this transit is happening in your 12th house. So the 12th house energy is more or less going to be again about travel plans, or meeting up with your if you have your spouse or your your loved ones, or somebody who stays abroad. So it's time to meet them, or they are coming to meet you. Okay, the expenses are slightly rising up. For maybe you're planning to buy or purchase a vehicle, you are spending in communication devices like mobile phones, iPads, some kind of electronical devices. Chances are that the relationship with your father is going to improve. Okay, or some of you who are having tough times, I mean the ones who are married, having a tough time with their in-laws, especially their father-in-law. So the situation can improve, and you might get an opportunity to start some kind of work with them together, like some kind of business opportunity. Some of you are traveling to Southeast Asian countries for expansion of growth and businesses. Okay, and this gives a lot of energy, like some of you are even planning to move abroad or stay. So all those decisions will be coming up for this surfacing. That's what is happening for Taurus, right? And if I have to speak a little further on it, that there's a chance that for the Taurians whose parents, like especially their fathers or forefathers, any one of them who have crossed over, okay, they could be having some dreams, some communication happening with their fathers, and they would be trying to help them from the other side. Okay, and as I was talking and I got this card, yeah. So pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to what downloads you're getting, pay attention to what messages you are getting, right? So somebody from your soul family, okay, is going to be communicating with you, and you are strongly protected, right? So they're going to guide you in the tough times, Taurus. So let's see what the tarot has to say about you. I'm going to pick up 6 cards, and as I feel, I'll take more cards. So some of you are thinking too much about the past, that I see, too much thinking about the past, like you're regretting some of your decisions, Some of you are in a bad financial situations, but the situations are moving. Okay, this financial situations are moving to something better, and even though you're scared, but somewhere you have to start the new journey, Taurus. Okay, you are confused. Some of you are even wondering where their life is heading, and they are like too much confused. Okay, but even though the confusion exists, you still have to take a leap of faith. And some of you are getting married. Okay, some of you are going to have a chance to meet their soulmate. Okay, so many relationships maybe have not worked in your life, or the proposal that you were looking had not worked in by the time, because now Venus is also in Taurus, right, in your own sign. So this is the good time. Okay, so no more dreams, or no more dark energy, no more confusion energy. All that is going away, because you are getting somebody who is assuring you this new life. Okay, so it's just that how you would like to accept and move ahead. Okay, so Taurus, don't feel hopeless. Keep faith in your life. Okay, even though life has not seemed to be good, or has given you like really some tough lessons. Okay, you should let it go, and you should move on to more happiness. Okay, so it actually should be like this. So if you trust the universe plan, then you can definitely go ahead. Okay, so that is the message for Taurus. Now I will be moving to the next sign, which is the Gemini. So Gemini, this transit is happening in your 11th house. Okay, and having Sun and Mercury in 11th house, uh, and also wanting to tell you that Rahu is in the Ardra Nakshatra, which is actually in Gemini. Okay, so for you, this transit, you have to be very precautious about how you are communicating with everybody who's around you. Okay, even though it's not a financial connection, even though it's not a money making connection, even though it's not somebody whom you don't value that much, because each and every connection will be tested. Okay, each and every connection will be tested. Yeah, so each and every connection matters a lot end of the day, because we all are one, and some or the other we are connected, some or the other way we are connected, and we'd like to help each other in these times of crisis. And having Rahu in Ardha Nakshatra, which is falling right now in your sign, Gemini, it's very important how you deliver your speech, how you communicate, and how you are telling what you exactly feel to your loved ones, right? So calm down, please. I think you need to work on your throat chakra, and you need to be very careful about how you're speaking, because your speech matters a lot, because how you speak is definitely going to impact your career and your life. Okay, so that is what I would like to say. And definitely the new benefits are opening up, though situations had been tough. But now that Mercury is out of Aquarius, Mercury is getting out of Pisces, and now it's coming in the sign of Aries, right? And having this transit occurring in the 11th house is going to be auspicious for you, right? So don't get very aggressive about your if you're running a business and how you want to spend on your marketing. Don't get very aggressive, Gemini, because still we need to wait until 20th of May, because like I said, that the Rahu is there in the Ardhra Nakshatra, so we still need some positive energies to go ahead. And I'm gonna take some messages for you, Gemini. Let's see what's happening. Okay, some of you are influenced quite a lot with somebody. Okay, like a mother-in-law, if you're married, or somebody who is influencing your thought process a lot. Okay, be careful about this person, because I don't think this person is your well-wisher, because they secretly want you to lose your things. If this is a Gemini woman, then please be careful about having too much of the feminine energy which is not in your favor. Even this is a guy, then they need to see, because I got this card in the reverse. Somebody is trying to, you know, make problems and riffles in your love life. Okay, so don't trust each and every communication that comes from a third party, or a third party influencing the communication, because I see that even the strength card is like in the reverse position. But some of you are going to face a divine judgment. Okay, the divine timing has come about some issue. Let me see if I can get, oh wow, this is nice. I got Six of Cups. So I think some of you are going to get divine clearance on your love life. Okay, and this is very important, because somewhere finally, you know, the divine succeeds and we get what we desire truly, even though a lot of people are against our wishes, and that's how it is confirmed. Okay, so great. I love these cards. Okay, so irrespective of you having this karmic bad energy coming out from a woman who is trying to put an obstruction in your love life, okay, you are called upon to trust the divine work. You are called upon to trust the angels, the spirit team who tries to work endlessly behind the scene. Okay, so the universe knows what is happening with you. The universe is completely watching what's going on. And even though I see this card is like also, you know, somebody practicing witchcraft or black magic, or some kind of sending even a negative thought or negative vibes towards you, right? It's actually had made you having like no strength. um, but I see that this, yeah, so even though everything was against you earlier, okay, this is the confirmation. These cards are the confirmation that your relationship will succeed, and it will move towards more commitment, higher commitment of marriage and being together. Okay, so these are the cards for you. Now I will be moving to the next sign. Okay, so I am having some issues with my phone, and my recordings are not getting saved. Okay, so that's the reason I'm facing some difficult times with my phones. Okay, and just wanted to tell you, because in case there is some interruption in the recording, so please bear with me. Okay, now I'll move to the next sign, the sign of Cancer. Cancer, this sign, this transit is happening in your 10th house. Okay, so 10th house is mainly for your money earning capacity, your money karma, your relationships at work, especially with your bosses, and also with your clients, and more to do with money, money in life. Okay, so having Sun and Mercury together, like Mercury transiting in Aries for you all, right? This would be opening up new opportunities, maybe new tasks to do, or maybe the workload will increase and you will have shorter durations to complete your works. It also could bring some travel opportunities, or you have to work out of your way to complete certain projects or assignments, so that will get a little tight on your schedule. Okay, but eventually the rewards are there. Okay, and so this time is like harvest time. So how much energy you put in working hard, you will get the results of the whole scenario that's happening with you around your work zone and life. Okay, so let's take some messages here for you and see and find out what are the cards saying. Yeah, some of you could be having some tough situations at work. Also, some of you are like overburdened with work, maybe feeling like a lot of pressure is coming by your seniors. Yeah, these situations, but yeah, don't fear. The justice will be served. You will be rewarded. Okay, you will be rewarded for whatever energy you are putting in, and definitely there are better finances ahead, whether you believe or you don't believe. Okay, some of you are thinking of leaving jobs, maybe moving to different destinations, different locations in search of jobs, so even that is a higher possibility. Okay, some of you have called off marriages because you all think that you can't take the strength of this relationship, but I think this is a temporary situation. Whatever might be happening can change, and so don't need to take so much burden because as you're a sensitive sign, you might take up the entire burden and crown it on your head, and then making every area of your life affected by it. So don't do that, okay? Because even though there are hard times or there are challenging times right now, the good times also will come, okay? The good times is also going to come, so try and keep your spirits high, okay? If you're going to stay too much in the blocked energy just by sabotaging yourself will not help. So try and take help of some friends and family. Look out for your support system. That will help you a lot, okay? So that's for Cancer. And now I will move to my next sign, which is the sign of Leo. Leo, this transit is happening in your ninth house, and more or less this time's calling for spiritual works, maybe learning something in spiritual modalities. Some of you are getting interested in higher knowledge, or improving their wisdom, philanthropy, philosophy, learning of new mantras, chants, or maybe some of you are getting in touch with healers, or trying to learn anything that helps you to calm down, that helps you to move on your life path journey, that helps you to feel peaceful, mindful about living. So you are tuning into your mind, body, spirit healing. You are into that awakening process, because a lot of things have happened. Your sixth house is in a difficult zone. So yes, this all of these energies are indicating that you should definitely look out for answers beyond life, and why we are here, why we incarnate, and what is the reason, what is your soul mission. So definitely, if you are triggered by all these topics and you want to learn something, maybe just like pranic healing or reiki, go ahead and do that. It's a very good time, Leo. Very, very good time to do all of these activities. Now I will be taking quick messages for you all, and let's see what's coming up in the cards for you. I'll be taking about 6 cards here. Yeah, so some of you have gone through a lot of tough times because of certain decisions, okay? Certain past decisions which you were like dragging it just because you thought that it's better to be in that zone. You did not want even the destiny to reward you, because you were too much busy thinking about what was serving you for so many years, and you thought that this will keep serving you in the future as well, okay? So you're being like very adamant of some issues of your life, okay? You don't want to see the higher picture, that actually this is not rewarding, and you're unnecessarily holding on to it. So you're like thinking too much about your past life, and your past decisions, your way of life. So I think time has come that you need to open up a bit. Also, some of you are working hard to earn their monies, so try to balance. Don't try to get too much worked up or fall into any conflicts, because people are agitated around you, or they might just put you in general conflicts about you into everything, or they might just they might just go ahead and cut you off because you are trying to do something new, but you are also completing or completed a very heavy karmic cycle. That's what I see. So the abundance energy is coming for you, Leo. The abundance energy is coming, and you should believe in it and move strongly ahead. That's the message for you, Leo. Now I'll be moving to my next sign, which is Virgo. Virgo, this transit is happening in your 8th house, so precautions on your health, please, okay? Any BP issues, or sort of throat infections, or just like a feeling a little bit of cold and cough, or even if you're getting any symptoms and signs about COVID, so please try to take care of your health and don't ignore. Try to sip as much as possible warm water and stay hydrated, okay? Refrain from eating too much salt, okay? If possible, try to switch to pink salt, because you might just fall sick, or just feel too much pressured. Some of you who are married, they might feel pressure from the in-laws about certain situations or certain life-taking decisions, what they are expecting you to do. But do not feel so much pressured about this, Virgo, because already a lot of things are happening in your other sign ruled by Mercury, which is Gemini, and now that Mercury comes with sun in Aries in your 8th house. So take it easy. That's what I'd like to say, Virgos. Please take it easy. Now let's see what are the messages for you. Okay, right. So some of you are having a tower hitting, something is going against as you planned and you want to move ahead. Something is going to come to light, some decisions or some news is coming which is not so favorable. Okay, something also to do with your lover or your husband, something to do with your lifestyle, how you spend your money, how you spend your wealth. Also take care of your children's, Virgos. Okay, it's important that they are also protected equally and they are guided well. Okay, some of you, if you are planning to have babies, so and if it's natural, great, but if you have been pressured to do so, then I think you should listen to your heart more than anybody else. Let me see if there's any more message coming in for you, Virgo. Yeah, it's like too much of burden, so take it easy and be strong enough to cut off people who are trying to outpass you. Okay, end of the day, it's your decision. If some of you are also planning to get married and don't have a say in whom they want to marry or whom they should marry, please stand up for yourself, Virgo. Please do. Okay, this is your life and not anybody else's life. This is your life. Okay, some of you can also expect marriage proposals, confirmation of their relationship and moving ahead to the abundance, because you strongly have always believed in yourself. Okay, so that's the message for Virgo. Go ahead, things are going to be good. Don't feel too skeptical. Please trust your own intuition, trust what your heart says, tune into your inner intuitions, the higher guidance, and please do meditate so that you can get the downloads clearly and you can take the decisions for life. Okay, all right, now I'll move to my next sign, which is Libra. Okay, yep, so moving ahead to the sign of Libra. This transit is occurring in your 7th house, so need to be very precautious about how you deal with your relationship, with your spouse, with your lover, with your close friends, or with your business relations. So this transit is going to help you to open up with new connections. Okay, and also this is very rewarding in terms of financial growth and financial planning for the year of 2020. So the balance couple of months, whatever you plan, you execute your things, that is going to be helpful for you. So this energy needs to utilize well, right? And please try to speak to your partner, your soulmate, your other half in a peaceful way, just to avoid all sort of conflicts. So that's for Libra, and I'm going to be taking some tarot card messages here. So let's see what's coming up for you. So yeah, more or less for each sign there is precaution for the communication, how you all speak. Yeah, that's very important, because you might want to be on your own. Some of you want to go through your own soul journey or be in the north night of the soul. Okay, some of you want to divorce your partners or separate from them and claim your own life. That's what I'm seeing for you, Libra. But do that absolutely if that is what is your highest desire. Some of you are even overindulging into social life. Okay, but I think that should be avoided, because otherwise you're gonna have health issues and that will disturb your family life. Okay, so need to be precautious about it. Also be careful about the money. Okay, what I get intuitively about all the overall situation for you, Libra, is like we understand that each one of us go through the tough times, but sometimes we have the only support, which is our loved ones. Okay, who have been with us through the thick and thin. Okay, so just because your temperament has gone high, or you have suddenly become too rude, or you think that your partner was not there when you wanted, or you suddenly start thinking negative of the partner, give them one chance, give yourself one chance, okay, because I see otherwise some things are ending in your life, something is going to come to an end, okay. So try not to take all your issues socially. That's also one message, like try to keep the issues within you and your partner. Try to resolve it rather than keeping it stuck and being very adamant about what you got or what they got, okay. And try to resolve the situation. If not, the separation is coming, the divorce is coming, okay. So that is for Libra. Now I will move to the sign of Scorpio. Yeah guys, it's fine. I mean, some of our messages will resonate to some of you, not all of you, because this is a collective reading, and it may not be matching to somebody's life right now, but definitely to someone's life it may be matching, right? So this is a collective message, and that is the reason, take it as it resonates, and don't try to nail me on that. I just read cards, what messages I get, and what I'm intuitively being told to guide you all at this point of life. That's what I do, okay. Now moving on to the next sign, yeah, like Scorpio, as I mentioned. So Scorpio, this transit is occurring in your 6,000. You are going to deal a lot more in your immediate work environment. The communication that was like hung up or stuck up, it's going to boost now, and you might have a little tough time with your bosses or immediate bosses that you're working with. So you suddenly feel a lot of positive energy around you, because now things are like going ahead and a lot of action is happening. Work is coming, work is being assigned to you. So if you've been feeling lazy lately, now all that is time to shut off and move on to more of positive energy working together, right? Some of you who are even going through legal cases, so though for them this transit proves to be like speeding up their cases with the law, the court, and you might even meet a lot of influential people who will help you to get through it. So some of you who are even thinking of seeking help from the government or the related authorities, so I think you should go ahead and make use of this time that is coming up for you. So the stress times are over, okay. I see a lot of positive energy, a lot of money is coming in, abundance is increasing. Some of you planning for a child, or you're planning for something for your children, that can also come up, for those topics can come up. Some of you are traveling, some of you are switching your jobs, or you're taking short-term assignments somewhere far from where you are right now. So all that is coming up, okay. Some of you are thinking of I'm getting this, I know for most of this. Some of you are even thinking of taking a final call on your relationship, because it's not serving you. It is not serving you. The love is not there, okay. I don't know why in my today's reading a lot of upside cups and death cards are coming. Any more messages? Yeah, reward time is ahead, okay, and work is definitely going to be going good. So more or less this transit is like kind of 50-50 okay for you Scorpions. That's what I feel. And now I move to my next sign, the sign of Sagittarius, okay. So Sagittarius, this is occurring in your 5th house, and this gives a lot of insight about how your subconscious mind is growing and how you're getting stronger, because sun being over there, and if you are planning to learn some new languages, or you want to just go abroad for studies, so all those things can be coming up for you Sagittarius. You are getting subconsciously strong. Some of you might even have new business ideas, right? So this is going to be support, and you also have astral support from your father, from your forefathers. So if you're getting any downloads, so please do listen to it Sagittarius. I know the times have been like really tough, but right now the transit of Sun and Aries in your 5th house, all that what you intuitively do, all that what you strongly feel from your heart, and you listen to all the intuition, is what is going to save you from all the mess that's still occurring in your sign. All right, and the breather will come in after 20th of May. That's what I want to say. And I'm gonna take some tarot cards now, and I'm going to take some messages for you. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is there for you. Okay, some of you might be overthinking or having tiffs with parents. Please do not overthink. Oh my god, I'm getting like, right, so I have this reverse moon card and Emperor's card again. So some of you, if you're gonna have some, thoughts about fighting with your parents, then please do avoid that. Try to handle the situation with ease. You're feeling a little hopeless, you want to meet your friends, okay, but you're not able to do that because of the current situation. You want to travel, you want to go somewhere because you're so frustrated. Yeah, you want to meet your lover, or you just want to have somebody whom you could speak to, and where there is no conflict. Okay, let's see if any more messages coming in. Okay, yeah, rewards are coming. Some of you going through heartbreaks because you're not feeling loved. Some of you are thinking about marrying the right person, so you are moving more to the traditional thoughts of marrying someone who understands you energetically. For you, like, compatibility is more better than just a fairy tale love life. So now that so many things have happened in your life, you are like focused upon where you want to go in life and in which direction. So that a lot of support comes from the partner. So some of you are going to be like very critically thinking about how they want their love life to be like. That's what I am seeing for you, Sagittarius. Now I move to my next sign, which is Capricorn. Capricorn, for you, this transit is occurring in your 4th house, right? So the communication between family members will all about be on the ancestral wealth. Maybe you guys are planning to invest jointly in properties, or making some joint financial investments because things have been so tough, and just to be more secured for the full family security, you're planning joint finances. You're working more on your security, your stability, your abundance and freedom from financial issues. Some of you are buying vehicles, some of you want to renovate your house, some of you want to construct a new house. So all the energy that I see for you. And now I'll be also taking some tarot card messages to help you all further with some practical information that I see for your sign. And of course, this is a collective message, so this is an overall energy check as to what is happening. Wow, so this is quite a positive card for you, Capricorn. And I think some of you are getting proposals for marriage, but you're not so happy. Okay, you're worried about something, or maybe the previous relationships that had not been so fruitful. That is one aspect that I see. Okay, some of you are also confused about something because like Shani in your sign is making you think a lot. Some of you are experiencing fears, and also some of you are going to get some financial opportunity which you were supposed to get. Okay, and that's how you're going to feel much better. Some of you are also going to have your fathers agreeing to the love marriage proposal that you are getting in your family. Okay, I mean, what you're talking to your family about the person that you love. Okay, so these proposals, okay, you are going to talk to your parents about it. Okay, so that's for Capricorn. And I'll move to my next sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, a lot of action for you. 3rd house having transit of Sun and Mercury together. You are so adventurous, you want to go ahead, you want to like literally run out of your cage and do something different, do something which is of more of actions, do something that pleases the masculine energy inside you. So that's what I feel for Aquarius. You're gonna have a meeting, a good time to meet your siblings and improve relationships with your younger siblings, especially. So all that is happening for you, Aquarius, and you're also planning some big moves in your life. Like some of you are working for certain projects or planning to start some project with government, diplomat, semi-government. So that's what I see for you, Aquarius. And now quick tarot card messages for y'all. Let's see what is coming up for Aquarius. Okay, some of the investments which hasn't paid off, time to chuck it off. Okay, they are not serving anything for you, so leave those and move ahead towards something that may not seem to be lucrative in the beginning. Okay, but if you use your intuitions, your thoughts and practical mindset, and you balance your energies over it, and I'm sure it will be fruitful. Some of you precautions: too much of overthinking, negativity, or indulgence in drugs, alcohol, or smoking should be avoided. This is a time of divine judgment for you, so whatever you are doing, you're being observed. Okay, and right, so some of you, if you are feeling heartbroken over something, the message is that things will be improved in future, and you're gonna get the rewards. Okay, you will be sitting in a lot of fortune, because I see the 10 of Pentacles and then I see a 9 of Cups. So even though some of the relationships have not worked, I think something is coming for you. Okay, this is how the divine has been orchestrating all the life stories that you're going through. So that's the message for Aquarius. Now I move to my last sign, Pisces, my water sign. This transit is happening in your second house, Pisces, and this is more or less to do with your family, your finance, your wealth, your children, and being with your cousins, younger cousins, and a lot of energy is happening. Some of you who are planning to get pregnant, and I think that's the discussion going on in the family, whether a yes or no, or right time or no. So all that is happening. Some of you are patiently listening to your fathers or your grandfather, or just like your elder brother, or somebody in your family who makes decisions for everybody. Or some of you, the females watching, okay, the Piscean woman, you might have to listen to what your husband has to say, or what your boyfriend has to say, or what your father has to say. I mean, you have a strong influence there. That's what I feel. But nevertheless, use your own intuition, use your own gut feeling. You can take your own decisions what you'd like to do in life. Now let's see some tarot card messages. What is coming up for Pisces? Okay, some of you are like really working hard over something and like really tired. You're thinking about whether you want to give it up, but something is going to come to fruition, even though it doesn't appear to be. But yeah, I do see this this Two of Pentacles, this man carrying this infinite sign, right? So things are going to shift, definitely. So be a little patient. Okay, even though your mother doesn't believing in you, you have to, because something positive is coming. Some of you are getting quick marriage proposals, getting married, and that's how it serves justice to your life. Some of you are manifesting a lot of money, so maybe work is expanding, you're getting new opportunities. Yes, for sure, again a Two of Cups, love is coming. So don't show immaturity by cutting off the love. Okay, and yes, please don't fear the love proposals too much. Again, I got a Six of Cups. I think sure, definitely a lot of you are getting marriage proposals. Okay, but overthinking might ruin the whole show. Okay, I know you're intuitive as well. Trust your downloads, but try to see from which source it's coming. Sometimes we even think that what we are doing is right, because just because we got a download and we thought, like, just an instinct. Sometimes we get a negative instinct about somebody, but it's not necessary that you have to trust to everything that you're listening, because your heart identifies what is true and what is the real message for you from the divine. Okay, so that's the messages for all signs. I hope this was helpful to someone somewhere, and I hope I have managed to give all the possible messages for each sun sign along with my astrology updates. Okay, so I hope you've liked this video. Please like, subscribe, share this channel details with your friends and family and your loved ones. That will help me to stay motivated. Until my next video, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste. Bye bye.